Hi, welcome back to Zach of All Trades. I'm Zach, and today I'm going to be building a temporary shop, Civil War field hospital style. My situation has become somewhat dire. It's been a month and a half since I've had any sort of dedicated shop space to work on stuff and to keep my tools and such. So all of my tools, power tools, etc. are taking up space in other parts of the house that I would like to be able to get unpacked and organized, but I gotta have a place to put all that sort of stuff. And while I have all sorts of big plans for reconstructing my arch shed or perhaps building a log workshop, that's stuff that's going to have to be a little ways in the future, and I need a place to put my stuff now-ish. The thought had crossed my mind of going and getting one of those instant carport things and just throwing that up. But if you're not new to the channel, you know me as somebody who's prone to using what I have available at hand. Some people call that cheap. I like to call that thrifty, resourceful. So I'm going to build something using just the resources that I have on hand, and we'll see how it turns out. So what have I got for supplies? I have got my Harbor Freight tarp, which measures 15 foot even by 19 foot 3 inches.
Which I thought was a really strange measurement until I started doing the math on this thing that's 8 foot wide, 8 foot high with 4 foot walls. After all that math is done, and I start adding up all the sides to cover up this tent, I need a tarp that's 19.3 feet long. That comes out to about 19 foot 3.5 inches. You suppose the good folks at Harbor Freight did that on purpose, or was that purely a God thing?
Got a number of cargo straps, and I've got my chainsaw, which enabled me to procure 7 18-foot fir poles, all gleaned within about 100 yards of the house. Ow. As well as a screw gun and a can of 3.5-inch screws. I scouted around until I found a couple of trees that are oriented roughly northwest, southeast of one another. That's because the wind is predominantly out of the northeast around here, and I want my shop to be relatively perpendicular to the prevailing wind. Oh, and I've also got a ladder, which I'm going to use to shimmy my way up to about the 8-foot level on this tree. I've selected the pole that is the beefiest, but at the same time the lightest weight, to be my first one up. Now that I've got it right where I want it, we'll go ahead and strap it for real to the tree. And that, I believe, was the hard part. Famous last words, huh? Now I need to walk off 8 feet from the center. 2, 3, 8. Do it again. 7, 8, 8, 8. Now with that done, go out 4 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I didn't think of until just now is that I need 2 more poles to attach the ends of the tarp to. Well, now it's starting to get dark. Perfect time for my crazy rooster to start going off. And also, I suppose, a good time for some lights. The obligatory market lights, of course. And that's about as much as we're going to be able to get to today. It's starting to get dark, and I've got some other stuff to do this evening. So I'll come back and work on it some more another day.